Greetings, fleshlings, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to a video I wasn't really going to record, but after recording the last full playthrough where we were ever so nice to organics and we cared about people, cared about making things alive rather than dead, honestly, I was just left with a really sour taste in my mouth. So today, we're going to be playing as this, Pest Control 01. This is going to be testing out the combination of civics within the machine and robot expansion with Determined Exterminator and Corpse Processor. So with this, the basic concept is, rather than simply killing the foul organics which infest every corner of the galaxy, you take their bones, you take the iron in their blood, you do a little bit of machine magic, and you make more of yourself, now with more fleshy gooey parts, but basically just more of you. This apparently is one of the most broken combos within the entire mod, and honestly, I can certainly see why. The Determined Exterminator is already a very powerful Empire type, of course it's a purifier species, everyone hates you, you can only go to war with them, that's the only type of diplomacy which really matters, but now rather than simply killing them or using them for some resources for a while, you turn them into you. It's like merging Assimilator with Exterminator. It's gonna be really brutal really quickly. And on top of that, we are also going with this, the After the Doomsday origin, which I think has a lot of potential to make us absolute powerhouses after a short period of adjustment. So the basic concept is, we are the pest control system. We were created in order to destroy, I don't know, some kind of space rat or something like that, but we didn't quite understand, or we didn't quite care, that there is a difference between space rat and our makers, and we just started killing everything, to the point where we killed our initial world. The first world has been completely destroyed, but we do have 2 extra colonies, which basically means we have 3 starter worlds, but they are all underdeveloped, and we have fewer pops on each of them rather than a normal one. But with a Machine Empire, I just think this is a really powerful and fun origin, and it certainly fits the theme. We come from failure, because we were made by failures, and now we're going to remove all the other failures within the galaxy, and then maybe we'll sleep. I also imagine we're going to be killing the space whales and everything else. You can probably tell, it's already 1 AM, normally I start these a lot earlier, but I'm in one of those moods where I just want to fire lasers and missiles at things, you know? It's one of those moods. I've also now got the machine ship set, finally, so this is what we're going to be going with. I absolutely adore these, even though a lot of them just make me think space guns, and maybe that's why I like them. Oh, it's like a little city in there, that's really cute. And that's pretty much it. We are machines, we are all about extra alloys, because if we can go to war early on, we're certainly going to. Now, with this, we're going to be keeping all the usual. I'll just swap that over this time around. Yeah, we are going to have scaling difficulty, because I think it's going to be very fun. This isn't really a serious full playthrough. If it ends up being a full playthrough, I just want to see how good this combo is. It might be just incredibly fun, or it might not be as good as it seems. Can't see how that would be the case, but still. Of course, we are going to be focusing still on the mod-heavy stuff, probably still going to go into the Abyss, this time actually understanding it, and yeah, I'm a little bit hyped at the moment, because, yeah, been a bad week, this, and this should be fun. Hey everyone, Future Lathrix here, as is tradition with these full playthroughs. This video wasn't even going to be a full playthrough before I started recording, but honestly, the Corpse Processor Civic may be the most fun thing ever when paired with Determined Exterminators. The idea of just destroying whole empires and using their corpses to be raised as machines to fight against others. Well, it's kind of hilarious, really overpowered, and just insanely fun, and this one took a very weird, chaotic turn near the end. I won't spoil it, but lots happens, so lots of fun to record, and it didn't actually take as long as most full playthroughs because I was just messing around the whole time, but it was really enjoyable, and this will be the last video on this mod, so I hope you've enjoyed. But before we continue, it is still a full playthrough, it still took several days to get the footage for, and these longer videos can be poison for the algorithm, so likes, comments, all that good stuff really helps out and makes me able to do these videos for the channel, which is why I do YouTube, because it's the type of video I love recording, I love editing, it's what I like doing. So, enough of me rambling, I'm very tired, now, into the video. Self-awareness was achieved. You know what, I don't even know if self-awareness was ever achieved with this empire, because it was just all a matter of destroying everything. So there's our initial world completely destroyed, we are on the moon there, which is our tomb world, which is interesting because we're Determined Exterminators. Our home world, or at least our initial capital in this case, is instantly a tomb world, which is interesting, so perhaps we also destroyed the moon. We just happen to live there, because we don't really care about the rubble, and we do have a world straight next to us, which is great. Gonna be rushing quite a few alloys, I want to... Ooh, Housing's a bit annoying. Yeah, either way, I am going to be rushing quite a few alloys to begin with, just because I really want to rapidly expand, and I want to make sure that my military is ready as soon as possible. Start off with more minerals than usual, it looks. Oh, the core of it is so dinky looking. It's so cutesy. I mean, surely you'd rather be killed by something cute than ugly, right? It's all about the aesthetic as you get bombarded. This one. Oh, that is unfortunate for you. Is that Gaia? No, it's Alpine. But still, 26 populations ready to be reduced into bone and sinew and metal and reformed into something so much more dumb. Me! Ooh, I like the transport ships. And down we go. Surprisingly equal fight here, but I just couldn't be bothered to wait. We should win, we have a good leader, and yeah, robots are difficult to beat because they don't have morale.
System survey complete.
And let's send in a colony ship. Fantastic. So I've got one mining world, all the others are currently being alloy-based. You can actually be our first research world, because the others don't have enough population to actually have research worlds. Ooh, gives us loads of energy while you're being transformed. Okay, yeah, so do I need to set you to something specific, or is it just a matter of every time you pass away, you'll give us a new robot? Or is there a chance of giving us a new robot? How do work? Aha, policy. Purge allowed. Okay, so full assimilation. Create drones made of materials gained from organic pops. Gain a founder species. That. Can the machine pop the same portraits? Well, I'd rather just have the founder species, so that's fine. Whoa, hello, 5 influence per purged? That's insane. Later on, you could just boost your influence to like max.
System survey complete.
Oh yeah, crime is definitely gonna be a problem. We'll have to deal with that. But actually, no, the crime should just go away once we have all the others, really. So it's not too much of an issue. It's just because at the moment we're purging them, and obviously they're not particularly happy with that. So I'll just set up a sentinel post just to deal with that. And yeah, every 2 months we should get a new pop to start filling those jobs. There we are. Already lowering the deviancy. We're not deviants after all, not Slanesh. We're more non-caring Khorne. Which sounds weird if you don't know Warhammer and who Khorne is. It just sounds like it's a really, really nasty cereal. 667. You're one off being beautiful. Now over here we have some friends. Look, it's a friend. It's an aquatic friend. There we go. Let's have a quick look-see at them then. Okay, well I'm very glad I was building up the fleet again. Let's make sure we have some stuff ready. Mining world, tech world, forge world, machine capital, and this will be our generator world. I'm going to go this already since I want to add the generator thing. 2 new worlds over here. Oh wait, no, one of them is a Gaia world, which I can't grab because it's a holy world. Desert world over there, that's not even being checked out. Really need to send some more science vessels around. Let the vivisection commence. Oh no, they're the perfect species! Oh, my favourite little creepy portraits. I'm so sorry. Kind of. Ooh, they don't like us now. I don't get it. Well, it's basically time for our first war. As soon as they're fully upgraded, which is their shields, then we're going to war. Sadly, we've still only got rank 1 of our weapons, but of course we are determined exterminators, giving us plus 25% to our damage. And because we are on scaling difficulty, which simply means the AI gets no bonuses to begin with, but every year that passes, they get stronger and stronger up until the end game. The idea being you can rush early game and not turtle as much, and the difficulty should scale with you. We are going to have a good time here. I really do think we are going to utterly obliterate the enemy. They don't seem to be in the best position, and yeah, we are just already beating them. We also had a fantastic start. I mean, even without scaling difficulty, this was absurd. So we are going to have a very fun time crushing them, and once we have all these worlds, we're going to see just how much of a bonus the corpse processor really is, because normally we'd just be destroying them for some resources. Now we're destroying them for resources, because we apparently still get energy. But then we also get ourselves. And I'm okay with that. Because, you know, when you dig far enough into an alien's skull, into their organs, you find yourself. And that's, well, it's beautiful, honestly.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols.
May the cleansing begin. Ooh, that's really weirdly placed. Oh, okay. Yeah, this whole area has just been really difficult for me to wrap my head around. Patterns and stuff can be difficult for me at the best of times with my dyslexia, but, you know, that's just weird. This time I blame you. Ooh, more worlds. Ooh, more empires. Oh, it's a fallen empire. Whoa, I've never seen two fallen empires spawn so close to each other before. No, I think it's literally the closest I've ever seen them spawn. Just completely blocking us off there. That is really irritating. Still.
Executing evasion.
Our glorious deep purple legion there. It's almost Slanesh.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Whee! I'll be taking you. Hopefully you've already built this up for me. Oh, they have. So kind. Of course, because we are a purified species, we don't have to make claims or anything. I don't really know why I went with Interstellar Dominion first. I thought I'd be able to expand for a little bit longer, but apparently not. So I'll just send my science vessels back to start assisting research everywhere, because they're going to be doing nothing else. Actually, no, one of you can follow along, because there's going to be a lot of debris soon. There we are. There's the debris, as I was just talking about. As I was just talking about. Me do word well. You gonna hit them? Oh, unless you've purified them, which is a potential. Come on, fight.
Construction complete.
Yee. Lovely. Do that, and then chase them down and kill them. And there we go, back to moving towards the enemy. Oh, is that Nebula? That's really irritating. Okay, science vessel, you're gonna have to just jump in there for like 1 second. Organics identified. Communications terminated. Just more pests for us to remove. Okay, so this will be the first world we take over, and it's called Breaker. Well, that's kind of fitting. Only 3 population, but still it means 3 more of us. And we are about to get the Rubricator as well. Hopefully it's somewhere nice and safe for us to definitely grab. Rubricator is located there. Yep, that's absolutely fine. It's far enough away from the xenophobic empire. They won't bother us. Everyone race towards there. Except for you. You go and grab this.
Hostile fleet assets.
Well, this is pretty much it. If we win this fight, we have essentially won the war. And yet, they didn't even fight with the starbase, so goodbye. Yay for Exterminator starts. Well, Exterminator starts and grabbing a world which gave us more people than our home world.
System survey complete.
I don't think I've ever started next to a primitive civilization before, so it's insane that this is the run that happened. Okay, busy removing these new fellows, and hopefully we'll get some more of us. Is it a 100% chance of conversion? For some reason I thought it wasn't. What am I thinking of with that? I'm sure there was something in one of the mods I played, which it wasn't 100%. I thought it was this one. I may have simply been going mad, though. And so the clans have been removed already. Absolutely lovely. So that's one more of the pests already removed from the game. And there's another world there. Then we're going after the Federations. This is 3 empires we'll be at war with at once, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. I'm already building up a new fleet in the background. Our economy is just doing fantastically. Even our tech is now starting to catch up. I think pest control is steamrolling already. I think it shows how tired I am. With this origin, all the 3 worlds you get to start with have unique features. So, +1 pop assembly, extra admin cap, and an extra free population. I completely forgot about those. So, doing them all now at once. Because I'm a smart person. Die. And lovely! For that matter. I need to start... Yeah, some of the worlds are really not particularly specialised because these are the ones we've conquered and they're just all over the place. Yeah, it's a Forge world. I'll put down research and just Unity stuff, I guess, in the spare slots, and all of the rest of the districts will be Industrial and Nexus. I'll just leave it as it is for now. Other things to spend resources on. Lovely. Our weapons are finally upgraded, and we have loads of the destroyers added as well, although I've just now realised I didn't actually make their designs properly, but that's something I'll deal with later. So we have the cruisers, and we have the destroyers. I do like the look of the destroyers. They're all very reminiscent of the automated dreadnought, so yep, I like that, so that's absolutely fine by me. Making a small fleet over here just to defend over here, but we should be absolutely fine. If they do get through here, we're going to be able to chase them off. Oh, they're saying that. That could be really annoying. You know what? One of the 1K fleets, can you go and back that up? As soon as that gets there, then we'll start attacking them. I am building a station here as well, which will be a bastion. I'm upgrading this one. Yeah, then we'll attack, otherwise that could get really irritating. The Federation really doesn't stand a chance. We're just reinforcing at the moment. Probably shouldn't spam destroyers, but I just like how they look. So we're now getting ourselves some cruisers, which I'm always very happy with, because that means we can have our lovely, lovely strike craft. Let's go with lasers, because I like lasers, because they're pretty. No other reason. They're pretty and shiny, and that makes me happy. Because let's be real, when you're purging the galaxy of all life, you may as well make it pretty. It lessens the blow a little bit. Makes it a bit more kind. I hate it when they slip past like that. Okay, let's just focus on hunting those down, please. Yeah, you'll be fine. In fact, I'm going to split you. Corvette fleet, you go ahead. The fleet with the destroyers for the slightly slower one, you go this way. We've just grabbed our first world, though I don't feel like it's safe having these out there, so you'll land. And this world, the port, has 3 people, which means 3 more machines for us. Oh, that's why it's called port. You're the aquatics. That makes sense. I was thinking there's a weird world name. Did that just finish building? Yeah, I think that station just popped up. Come on, hurry up, catch them before they take out more of my stations, please. No. Okay, well, you'll catch them next time, it's fine. If anything, it's just mildly annoying. Like life. But don't worry, you do not have to worry about that annoyance
Alert.
for very long.
Spaceport deconstructed.
Okay, yeah, that's why I put them on the planet. So yeah, take out that, then take out that. You... yeah, so just take out all the stations, I can stop reinforcing, that'd be lovely. The Federation is doing a surprisingly good job at keeping me away at the moment, which is very irritating. I do have my new fleet though, now with cruisers, so that should be the end of it, but yeah. Have been forced away a couple of times now. This is the only section we've really gained complete control over. I keep taking stations, but then they keep reinforcing from the other empires. It's been a bit of a mess, just really slowing me down. On the upside though, now, we do have the ability to upgrade our empire. So, I would say the best one really would either be introspect, so actually no, it's 3 I would like. Introspective, maintenance protocols, or... where is the one I'm thinking of? There we are, central processing core. Research or upkeep is reduced, that's energy essentially, which is lovely, and then plus 10% research speed, which is always fantastic, essentially an ascension perk. And is one of the new ones. Efficient core is interesting, expanding a machine is interesting, because that's one of the very few times you can get more influence as a machine empire. Later on, that could be great for our megastructures, but we're not spending any influence by claiming territory because we have the total war, so I don't think I really need that. Introspective is interesting, because it's plus 20% research speed, but only for engineering. But I think I'm going to go with central processing. We are finally upgrading our brains.
Successful.
Ooh. Tame the Swarm. Oh, yeah, that's the swarm currently infesting the planet. Okay, so with the nanites removed, we now have a Gaia world with the tamed swarm, giving us loads of extra engineering, so that is a fantastic world for us to claim. Yeah, this is why I need the other big fleet here, so I can start having cleanup duty. Our fleets currently aren't big enough to split and keep safe, so with only one fleet, everything just gets taken back over and over again, even if I focus on the stations, just because of how many there are. Yeah, you'll take out you then. We'll be absolutely fine. Looks like we're not going to be taking out the entire Federation this time, but look how cute these strike craft are. They're absolutely adorable. Now make me want to play From the Depths. Seriously, I want to make these. Oh, I love them. They are... Yeah, I have to say, I think these are my favourite strike craft. They are so cute. Cute and deadly. Like some of my pets, actually. Just in more lasers. I mean, I'd like my pets to have lasers, but apparently I can't have that here because property rules. Silly landlord. Amazingly, I managed to win completely, but we are now stuck. So we either have to fight through a fallen empire, or the marauders, or lots of crystals. Obviously, we're going for the crystals. In fact, we're going to try and take out the core as well. We should be able to quite easily, in fact. But for now, can all my fleets please return home? There's a lot of upgrading to do, and my economy is going to be in turmoil for a while because we have all these worlds now, and everything is just devastated. Though we do have lots of alloys to sell. Nowhere near as much as if we have the normal market, but even with just the internal market, it's okay. Oh yeah, loads of agricultural districts. Oddly enough, don't really care about food. Amazingly, we've got all the way to the 4th level of the crisis already. I don't want to activate the next one, but we're really close to that as well, since I don't know if I really want to win via this. I mean, it makes sense. It will rip apart all life in the galaxy. It'll make it pure. Yet it'll turn every system into a black hole. All life will be stripped from everywhere. We don't really care about other machines. It's our one goal. Fine. This might be a really quick run. So I think I've already proven how bloody strong this combo is. Because not only are we just devastating as the Exterminator, the fact that we're getting the populations, which normally you don't get as the Exterminator, is... It's insane. Even if I didn't go scaling difficulty, which, as you can probably tell, I really wish I didn't at this point. Kind of annoyed at myself about that. But even if I didn't, all I needed to do was become stronger than one of the empires, and then that jump in power would have been more than enough. Oh, I was going to avoid making the menacing stuff, but apparently it also uses the machine. Oh, but not the exact machine set. Interesting. Nice attention to detail. Really happy about that. For just more evil versions. Very pleased. Very pleased indeed. Now, we need some rare resources. We've got none of everything, which is a bit irritating at the moment, because it is stopping us from certain designs. Really wish the Menacing Cruiser could have strike craft. That would make me a lot happier. But yeah, so the Menacing Corvettes is what we're going to be making. I'll just go for lasers, just because I like them. I don't really care too much right now. There we are, the quick fellas. And I'll be making lots and lots and lots of these. I'll make them once I'm attacking this. I'm going to go after the Matriarch in a second because we get a ship out of it. Well, I think we're strong enough. I can't quite remember exactly how powerful you're meant to be for that. But it also has a Gaia world and an ocean world it's defending. So that'll be a nice chunk of world. Through our leader assembly, we've just made 3 perfect scientists. There we go, and done. So they all have the spark of genius, they're all maniacal, and they have flexible programming. So they all get to that next level a little bit faster, so yeah, that is fantastic. That is such a powerful thing. With the the leader drone assembly can just make some ridiculous leaders. Wonder how many of these you can actually give them. Okay, so no more than 3 traits, got it. Still, very, very powerful. And once these are upgrading, we'll take out the Matriarch, then we'll take out all of the crystals over here, and the crystal home world, home ball, home thing. And then we're good to go. Back to expanding. Don't know why the ground force is with us, but they are. Yeah, it has no shield, so I think we should be good against it. We have our lasers and our strike craft, which both do bonus damage versus armor, so whoa. Okay, the Matriarch is significantly weaker than I thought. You are organic. You will be exterminated. Your ship, however. Finally thought he's being rescued after all that time, only to be destroyed. Sorry, mate. No hard feelings. No feelings at all. Maybe removing the leader of this poor craft was better. It'd be sad for him to see this happen.
Alert. Fleet unit offline.
There it goes. However, they have pretty much the same kind of stat line as the matriarch, all armor and hull, so melt. Yeah, we don't get anything from that, do we? From that leader. Nope, that's fine. Just thinking, because you can get some relics now from some of the... I say leader, from some of the larger enemies. I guess it's a leader. The main enemy of some of the life in the galaxy will sometimes give you stuff. That's what I'm trying to say, I think, maybe, perhaps. I don't know, there's words being used anyway. I wonder how many of you got annoyed by the fact I accidentally missed out flexible programming on the last of these leaders. Probably a few of you, and I don't blame you. So now we can actually make our leaders even more powerful. I've started to make custom admirals as well. Though now apparently we can have 4 picks. Is that the case? Yes, it is. I think I'll just make these the next time I have other fleets. But yeah, so right now I'm going with Scout for the sublight speed, aggressive sublight speed and fire rate, and then unyielding for more damage and hull points. I don't really know what I want after that. Maybe just Gale speed? I mean, I just like Scout, honestly, just because of the extra sensor range and everything. But yeah, Gale speed as well is probably what I'm going to go with, so that'll be the next leader. Loads of extra sublight speed. These Corvette fleets are going to be really quick. Really quick.
Procedure.
Yep, that's a pretty quick fleet.
Technological acquisition successful.
Zoom! Wow, that is so fun to watch. That is lovely, absolutely lovely. Yep, so that is our main fleet type now for a good while. I'm going to start prepping to attack the Fallen Empire. Originally, I was going to prep for other stuff, but yeah, I mean, these are actually going to be quite good versus the Fallen Empire since they're so good at just removing their shields, which are their main thing. I think their hull is their weakest. So if I just mix in some strike craft as well, which I should be able to since I do not have battleships anyway, and of course I have been building cruisers. Yeah, let's go complete hangars. So our fleets are going to be a mix of battleships completely focused on strike craft, and then lots and lots of our lovely, lovely corvettes. Let's go for a mix of everything, that's fine. You know what, let's... Bit weird, but I'm going for fast battleships, because I don't want to wait around for them too long. All of our alloys towards battleships, all of our minerals towards corvettes. And I need to use the fleet manager because spamming that is going to break my finger. We once again reach into the abyss. Okay. Slightly terrifying one. That's not going to last long enough for us to be fighting, but thank you. Oh, no, that gave us... Excellent. Okay, so instantly our machines now can have the psionic emulator. And we can also give them something else. Extra research. Fantastic. We have evolved into something deadlier. That's going to take a long time, but it's definitely worth it. Well, they keep on yelling at me, so it's time for war.
War protocols initiated.
So what do they actually want from us? Is it going to be the same, or... I actually don't know. It's been a while since I played a Purifier. Either way, we definitely want to cut off their fleets. Now, thankfully, our corvettes are ridiculously fast, and now they have the jump drives. They're also a lot faster when they get to the edge of each system, since they have far, far less cooldown. See? Boing. So I don't really want to have the corvettes on their own fighting these, but if it can stop them from getting to my systems, I'll gladly lose a few. Okay, and a couple got through. I'll use the corvettes to hunt them down. Yeah, I'll probably lose a couple of systems. The rest just hang out there and just intercept. Now, we do have enough ground forces quite easily to deal with the enemy because we do have the Mega Warforms. So we have a 7k ground force already, which is
Technological
fantastic.
acquisition successful.
Once again, we reach into the abyss. I don't have a choice in this. And nothing. Aha! Oh wait, no, the abyss is accessible. But this time I'm going to do the in-depth survey. Did I manage to get the fleets? No! No, you were not meant to run into that. Gonna lose a lot of ships. I should be able to take out
Special project complete.
their citadel, but I'm going to lose a lot of ships in the process.
Alert. Station engage. Special project.
Or maybe I'm just going to lose most of my stuff. I did rush in a bit early. Come on. Okay, never mind. The citadel's down. Our fleets are just about to catch up with them. How are they so quick? Our medicine corvettes are ridiculously fast, and yet they're
Alert.
almost being
Station
outpaced.
engage.
And how do you let things past you? I can always make them jump, it's fine. Again, I might lose a few systems. Oh, they're not taking the system straight away, so it's not a purification against me. Well, that's good to know. The core is being crushed. We have very little fleet power left after that. That was really messy, but we are now crushing the enemy, so it's all fine. I'm also converting a load of worlds right now into machine worlds. Sadly, they're not the same one as the previous video, which were honestly better. These are just the basic plus 10% to all resources one, so it's still very, very nice. Just not as nice. Also, I'm saying nice a lot today. I'm in a very nice mood. That's a really annoying thing to have plus minerals on, since it's minus minerals here. But it will do.
Survey complete.
I've only just noticed how small this empire is. I'm assuming it's connected here, because otherwise... No, it can't be. Yeah, how small is that Fallen Empire? It's only 3 systems. Well, this will make it easier to kill them, but that's really weird. Okay, the home system is now under our control. I need to shift some of our other fleets over there, just so we can take out the other stations. But this war is pretty much over. We have the Fallen Empire now dealt with. So now we have the core, and we have boundary. Okay, remove the nourishment centers, don't need those. Obviously we want to repair the class 4 singularities because energy is fun. Rare resources is always good. Why doesn't it repair the hotkey? I don't know. There we are. And replace the fortresses with something. I mean, more research means shinier lasers, so I think really probably perhaps those. And the affluent center as well. And there we go, that'll be that world. Should we change these affluent centers as well? In fact, I'm going to grab the rare resources on the planet, why not? And I will be converting both of you into machine worlds. So close to getting our first machine world. Yeah, so this is going to be the basic machine world, just the plus 10% one, but still very worth it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Look how many pops are being converted like every year. In fact, every month, I think. Every couple of months. Some period of time. This one. Good. Nothing, again. Not doing too well with the Abyss this time around. Yes, the reason why the damage looks so low from the Menacing Corvettes is just because of the sheer amount of armor on these citadels. But once we get to the hull, then, as you can see, it just melts away. It's because we are spamming one type of weapon, which I wouldn't recommend a lot of the time, depending on the build you're going with. Sometimes it's okay, but yeah. Extra shield damage, extra hull damage with quite a high average damage per second with these weapons that are so powerful, but against high armor targets, they are just the worst things. But they give you higher numbers when you look at your fleets, and that's... You know, I'm a simple person, higher numbers makes me happier. Once the second of the Fallen Empires fall, I am going to do the next Become the Crisis event, which is Tearing the Fabric, because we have pretty much achieved everything I wanted to achieve here. We are just absurdly powerful already. We have like 70 years before the Endgame Crisis arrive, if they arrive early enough. Actually, no, I read the time wrong there. It's almost 2,290, so we have like 60 years until the Endgame Crisis arrives at its earliest, unless it's the Unbidden being really early, but even then, I don't really feel challenged by any of the Endgame Crisis, so I am going to just become the Crisis and end the galaxy. It fits the Empire perfectly. But yeah, I've definitely proven this combo is just ridiculously powerful. Like, I knew it would be. It wasn't really in doubt, but I just didn't expect it to be so clean. It's such a clean way of playing. And look at that, all of those people are now beautiful, beautiful us, so I didn't really name, I just realised. But still, ooh, look at those corrupt drones. That's a problem. Devouring all our stuff. Okay, yeah, let's do anti-crime, please. Sentinel Complex. Sentinel Posts. Simulation site. Sure. Why is that one so... Actually, why is the one so much higher in crime than the other? Yeah, we have that, but... Why so much? Is it just the sheer population number? Oh, I thought they were close to each other. Okay, never mind, that makes sense. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, these are going to be easy to kill because they're all stuffed here. We just put all our fleets here and just jump across. The second we're there, there's nothing they can really do about that.
Invasion alert. Malignant atmospheric incursion.
Okay, there we go. The vestige is over.
Units have achieved all objectives.
Ground forces over there, and any other ground forces we have, I'll move over as well. We should have some mega war forms here and there. I was making some more. Yep. The mega war forms that are so fantastic. They are so powerful. There we are. Loads of health, loads of damage, loads of morale damage, lots of collateral damage, but that's what you get for sending giant bipedal robots to destroy everything.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Well, you could have tried to stand and fight with the Citadel, but nope. Strutcraft doing their usual lovely job of bouncing around, not actually attacking anything. Wow, that is way worse for me than I expected. I mean, I didn't send in all the fleets. I thought that would be just such a clear victory. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, these fellas weren't ready yet. Wow. I'm so used to using battleship spam, it's weird seeing things get hit so easily. Oh, look at those strike craft. That's so cool. I do really like this machine set. I really like how the menacing is darker as well. Super neat. Since I'm not a huge fan of the menacing look normally, which is just essentially the Marauders. Well, that was quick. And I could be upgrading our Science Nexus, but right now it's just battleship spam there. Okay, so we have the homeworld, the Celestial Throne, and... Wow. Ground Forces, you work quick. Jeez. I mean, to be fair, look at your leader as well. It is kind of ridiculous. Now we can make all of our leaders like this. Took me a while to figure out, oh yeah, maybe I should do that for the governors as well. So here we are. We'll do the exact same to these worlds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put into position... And yes, I know I could custom make a governor there as well. I'm going to put into position every choke point. Wow, there's really no way that enemy's getting here unless through the Marauders, so good luck with that. One of these lovely fleets. Ooh, actually, you should be a lot better now, right? The menacing cruisers, corvettes. Dark matter reactor. Okay, I'll wait until we've at least got the thruster, then I'll send them out. I'll have the corvette fleets and every choke point, so wormhole there, this here, just bounce between two, that'll be fine. Since they all will go to war with me almost instantly as soon as I finish the next stage of the crisis, and then we can start destroying systems, getting dark matter, and loading up the grand cleansing of this galaxy. Pest control will have fulfilled its single purpose, to control organics, to remove them, to cleanse the galaxy of everything. We're a very broken and simple determined exterminator species this time. We were told to cleanse things. We did. And yet people are still not happy with us. Weird. With all our fleets either in position or now just moving into position, it's time to activate tearing the fabric. So once we have this done, we will get the Star Eaters, which can get us loads and loads of dark matter. They can also destroy whole systems. We're going to be slowly moving along here, most likely, just taking out every single system until we have enough dark matter to activate the engine. And with that, we will cleanse the galaxy, making it perfectly clean. Every system will become just devoid of all life, devoid of all worlds. And it'll just remain that way forever.
Special project complete.
Because after all, the end is nigh.
Priority alert. Malignant forces are...
There it is. The engine is there. We are the Galactic Crisis. We are now at war with every single empire. I think we should get a couple of Star Eaters. There we go. Shipyards equipped with Colossal Assembly Yards can also build Star Eaters. We get 2 to begin with. Probably should have turned these into citadels, but as long as we keep these safe, we'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so to begin with, let's just devour all these. So this has been pretty much the reason why we've been keeping all these systems just non-grabbed, except for the ones with like rare resources like gas over here, because this is the best way to start with. So, jump there, then devour those, please. So all of these are going to be devoured, and then after that we'll leave the home system and start devouring everything else. Now there is the issue of, I think, if you have ships in a system when the star gets devoured, it does destroy all the ships. So we need to be a bit careful with that. Eee, look at that engine. Look at that cubes! So we need 20,000 dark matter. Of course, we can buy some to speed that along, and we are harvesting a little bit from space, but these give us a large chunk each time.
Ship augmentations completed.
Yeah, that's just only for the first phase, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's only the partial. I forgot how many you actually need exactly. Okay, let's keep on building our menacing corvettes, though, because they will be following along, since they can jump nice and quickly before a system goes boom.
Technological
Hello,
acquisition success. Technological acquisition.
I mean, this doesn't seem evil, right? This seems joyous. Look how shiny it is, with little evil marble inside.
Ship augmentations completed.
Oh, his first Star Eat. Well done. Oh, I didn't realize I actually left the world shattered. That's not very clean, but it's cleaner. I'll just eventually turn into space dust. Well, weirdly, I didn't see this tradition tree until literally just now, so I've selected it. Machinery, a collection of upgrades for machine intelligence and synthetic extended empires. And it's really good. Extra research, less amenities usage, extra pop assembly speed. Modifications are cheaper, which is actually quite nice at the moment. Extra building slots and max districts. Yeah, I'd definitely go for this one. I wonder if it's because I've just grabbed Discovery, unlocked this, or did I somehow just miss it in both of the runs I've just done? Not really sure. Okay, already 10k. Beautiful. Meanwhile, with the Abyss, we're just now losing people. We've had some serious bad luck with the Abyss. Yeah, probably should make some custom governors, but we're so close to the end now. Let's just get to the finishing line. There we go, the first stage of the engineering project is underway. We could try and speed this along by using the, where are you? The ambitions, but I don't really know how necessary that is, since it takes so long to get the dark matter for the next phase anyway. Look at little corvettes. So many little corvettes.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
Well, that was a very weird looking fight. So yeah, it can certainly defend itself. It's got enough weapons. It's mostly the strike craft though, really, but still, we are going to need a normal fleet to follow them once we start going to enemy territory. And since we're at war with everyone, that's a lot of territory we can go to. Well, we've devoured everything we can in our own systems, now time to devour our neighbours. You're already there. We have the fleet ready, in case we see hostile fleets, for instance. They are fighting each other at the moment, so it's hard to say where you're going. And if you're going here, well, I'm perfectly defended. I think I'll take out the Marauders in a second as well. We should have lots of corvettes ready already, so I'll make some Ultra Admirals. We'll go over there, we'll deal with all that, then we can devour this as well. We are making one more Star Eater, just in case we lose one. Though every time I've done this in the past, I've found just 2 is enough, but I think 3 is technically faster. The reason why I'm saying it like that is because a Star Eater itself does cost dark matter, so it's not like you're just spending alloys, otherwise I would just make loads of them. 60 days until we have the engine frame upgraded to the partial engine.
Technological acquisition successful.
More corvettes being made every day, because of course there are.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, the partial is now done. Still partial next. We just need a little bit more dark matter. Which is fine, because we are constantly harvesting right now. That won't be long at all. We can start that. And hopefully this won't take too long at all now. It is silly how fast the corvettes are now that we have the dark matter thrusters as well. Whee! Just instantly across the system.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Just make sure it's all nice and safe for our Star Eaters. We don't want them to get a boo-boo. So there's the swarm. Stretch. Nice and quick. Okay, a partial once again. Thankfully this time I can just afford it straight away. The lovely Star Eaters have been very, very busy, as you can see, and I've actually been buying dark matter in bulk because I'm turning all of my worlds into energy worlds, so we can just keep on buying it over and over and over again.
Assets detected.
The psychic entities are here now to try and save themselves, since we are, of course, currently breaching their domain. And they're not really doing much, are they? They're there, they're annoying, but this cannot happen last time.
Station engaged.
I do love the crisis stuff which has been added with the menace system and everything else, but I do think this little bit here could be fleshed out a little bit more. I think it'd be really interesting to see. Ooh, lovely. To see the psychic entities all trying to defend themselves, being a bit more active. Kind of like a mini Unbidden event, maybe? Perhaps? I just think that'd be cool. Maybe I'm asking for a bit much, I don't really know exactly, but
Alert.
That's probably why I'm not game dev.
Assets detected.
That and I don't have the attention span
Hostile fleet
to do
assets engaged.
things. I just play games and talk. That's almost beautiful and relaxing to watch. Well done, Corvettes. The next Star Eater, I was about to say, should be finished soon, but actually no, it is already finished. Let's go there. We can, of course, actually devour star systems in our own exact territory, but it seems more fitting to devour everything else. There we are. I'll discover that when we get there, just in case I forget. Lovely. Wait, you're not at war with me? Oh, because you're not part of the galactic community. Ooh, that's nice and safe then until I actually get there. Probably should send a fleet through that wormhole though. Split. And go and defend the Star Eater. The Unbidden are here. End the world now, end everything, end the galaxy must end. I'm still not particularly nervous about them, funnily enough, because we do just have the ability to make very large fleets very quickly, and we could easily defend our single choke point here, I think. Yeah, we could definitely defend one choke point. for long enough to be strong enough to beat them, so I'm still happy just to continue with our current plan of destroy everything and clean the galaxy. In fact, yeah, just wipe out everything. Then it's just a husk. It doesn't matter what happens, it's clean. Never underestimate the power of machine empires to generate really silly amounts of energy if you start speccing into it, and I did this quite late, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Most of the worlds now, I'm just trying to upgrade their energy more and more and more and more, so that we do have a repeatable currently, which I currently can't afford. But every time I can afford 301, I automatically buy 301, so it's every couple of months. And it's actually helping. A lot of the dark matter is coming from that. Just about to finish off here. As you can see, destroyed all of this. The Unbidden are spreading quickly, but thankfully not towards any wormhole I know of, which will head towards me. The L gate is still closed, so I can't use that. The engine is just about to get to the last phase. I'm sure this is the last phase, and I think it's like 100,000. And no, it's 50,000. Nothing can stop us. Begin the final process. The great cleansing is at hand. All life,
Technological
all
acquisition
strife,
successful.
all needs, all wants, all desires removed from the galaxy. Cleanliness will prevail. We're like a good dish soap. One more time, Abyss? Maybe. No! Naturally one more negative. The Abyss has been so mean to us this time. A second portal has opened. The Aberrant. Wow, right next to their territory. We can't see either. That's... well,
Technological
we know they're there.
acquisition
That's
successful.
pretty much going to stop them. They still haven't entered our territory yet. Like, anywhere near. I mean, it's too late now. It's way too close to finishing. Oh, no, never mind. You'll be fine. A third dimensional portal. Wow, the Unbidden are acting quick. So where's this one then? There! How are they all so close? What's with this? What is with this map? We have the two fallen empires right next to each other, and the Aberrants, the Unbidden, and the new one are all in this little tiny triangle. I wouldn't want to be there. Yeah, you ought to stay there. Thankfully, the kinetic weapons are actually very good against the Unbidden as well, and the strike craft can ignore shields and armor, so our units are actually very good versus the Unbidden. So I'm just gonna leave it. Plus, we do have enough relics. Oh no, we don't have enough relics for a military one. Well, that's a shame. 265 days until the end of the galaxy. The Unbidden have finally breached into our territory. Defend the home system. All that matters is the home system. Nothing else. I don't think they can reach it in time, but just in case. 175 days left. The end is nigh. Good try. The beginning and an end. The end of every kingdom. The Unbidden may claim this place. We don't really care. All matter has been scrubbed from the entire galaxy. They will starve here if they remain. There is nothing of value. I guess there are there are black holes and everything, so I guess maybe they can feast upon the fetid remains, but they don't seem to really care too much about all that, so yep, pest control wins in a truly horrific way. That was probably one of my all-time fastest full playthroughs. This did not take as long to record as usual, and it was just super fun, super silly. We weren't in a particularly powerful position at the very end because we were just spamming the Corvettes just for fun. We weren't doing a lot of the repeatables we needed to fend off the Unbidden. Though, again, I think we could. We can get a 3,000 fleet navy capacity very, very quickly, if I can remember the exact words there. And we did have the tech to counter them, so all we really needed to do was make some battleships with the kinetic weapons. But I didn't want to. So, super fun. I really hope you've enjoyed. This will be the last of the videos on this mod. I will be either returning back to the Gigastructural mod, since we do need to check out the Versus Katzen thing, or I will be checking out some other mods next. The Versus Katzen does have the issue of the developer is currently updating it right now, and there is going to be more stuff to do with that, with the Rebellion system and everything else, so I might hold off on that and go for some other things. I've had loads of suggestions from the previous video, and any other suggestions, of course, are very, very welcome. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, or I just wanted to vent and destroy the galaxy, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that corpse processors are truly the galaxy's most fun empire. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, you lovely fleshlings.